backup! Sending backup now!
That's when it's my favorite. It makes your eyes twinkle.
Does it now?
Half price if you buy two.
Wow. You again? Is this your store?
No, my father's.
How much?
800 rupees, please.
800 rupees.
Okay, for you, 550.
Incredible. So, does your father usually leave you here alone?
No, he's away fighting the rebels.
Oh. The Indian army called him up, did they?
No, he volunteered.
Really? Well, if it was my choice, I wouldn't leave you here alone. All right. That's 300.
Better deal. 400 rupees plus Ganesh.
You don't want this. It's broken. See?
You don't know the story? Ganesh fought Parashuram while standing guard at his father's door.
Yes, to defend the honor of his father, Shiva, and got his tusk hacked off for his troubles.
Interesting.
Anyway, it's not for sale. Right on time. Okay, look. 600 rupees. You can keep the change.
Hey, wait! Hey! You need a guide.
Oh? And what'll that cost me?
My sister needs me. How am I supposed to get at tonight's groceries?
I understand your frustration, but the bridge is closed for curfew.
My wife there. Yeah, I'm being delayed. No delay. We need to verify your credentials.
வீட்டுக்கு நன்றி ஆனா உடம்பு சரியில்லை
Need to be on that truck before it goes.
உங்களுக்கு தெரியுமா
So, you're Ganesh. How much for it? Really?
80 வயசு ஆச்சு
Not for sale.
முடியால அவ ரொம்ப யங்க தெரியுறாங்க.
கடைசியா நீங்க எப்போ வர பாத்தீங்க 6 மாசம் ஆச்சா
டாக்டர் கிட்ட போனாரா?
மன்னிக்கவும் இந்த மாதிரியே நான் சொல்ல வரல எனக்கு தெரியும் மன்னிக்கவும் நான் இந்த மாதிரி நான் சொல்ல வரல இல்லை இல்லை பரவாயில்ல நீங்கள் சொல்றது சரிதான்
Excuse me.
What?
Don't get me wrong. Decent technique on the lift. But I'd like my Ganesh back. Please.
Fine.
A for effort, kid.
கறி பாத்தீங்களா? ஏதோ நாசமா இருக்குது.
பார்த்தேன் கறி ஃபுல்லா எறும்பு குத்தி நெய் இது மனுஷன் தின்ன முடியுமா மீன்லாம் எங்கே இருந்து வாங்கிட்டு வரா
தெரியல ஆனா கண்டிப்பா என் அப்பா கிட்ட இருந்து வாங்கிட்டு வரல அது அபத்தமானது
People aren't allowed across the bridge. It's too dangerous.
Listen, kid. It's been really fun. You need to make yourself scarce.
I have a spare bed in the store. 300 rupees. Best deal in all of India.
Okay, no thanks. I need to get on this truck.
Bad idea. The rebels, they hurt people.
Listen, I need to help my friend, okay? Tell you what, when I get back, pizza's on me. Deal?
Deal.
Good. Shit. Damn it.
Sir,
Wait!
sir, please.
God.
My dad, we were eating ice cream. I can't find him. I can't get home without him.
It's okay. It's okay. What happened?
He was standing over there. I was speaking to the man. I turned around and he was gone. Wait, there he is. There he is. Thank you, sir.
Those poor bastards. Okay. Red door. That's it. Better than nothing. Here we go. It's just an active war zone. Nothing you can't handle.
चलो चलो अंदर चलो जल्दी लाइट बंद कर दो John,
Why are they still here? God, get out while you can.
Let's go! He's in here! What are you doing? Let's go! Ah! Move it! Now!
I've done nothing wrong!
Damn spies. What?
No! Shut up!
He's lying. Get to the truck. Move it!
You've got the wrong man! I swear to you!
I said get in the truck! Now!
Out of here! Go on!
Shoot him.
Yes, sir.
You, come with me.
क्या कर रहा है भाई? यहाँ इस तरफ यहाँ जाओ यहाँ मार देंगे तुझे चल जल्दी जल्दी
Guess I don't have a choice.
Hey, hold on. What's your rush? How do I know you're not smuggling something in here? Arms up.
Hey.
It's dangerous to be out so late.
Hey! Where do you live? What are you, deaf? Answer him! I said, where do you live?
Aravdazon.
I'm in the middle of something.
It can wait.
Yes, sir.
Meet me inside.
Understood. You, with me. Man the gun.
Sir, what about her?
Just let her through.
You heard him. Get going.
Lucky for them, I've got somewhere to be.
जल्दी क्या कर रहा है? जल्दी करो।
Red door. Check. Not this way.
Got a light?
Don't smoke.
You're useless.
If I can't sell it, I don't want it.
And that's that.
Shit. Come along, friend.
Looks like rain again. Yeah, might clean this place up at least.
Shit. They're getting closer. We should get off the streets.
Our shift ends in an hour. I need sleep.
Sleep in the truck. No, thank you.
Is that the last of them?
Almost. There's a couple more in the alley. Moving out tonight?
Can't wait. Tired of these people.
Okay.
No. Asaf says 1 week.
Another week in this shithole.
Remember the end goal, brother.
Oh, shit. Great timing.
Still have that bottle of coconut wrap?
I might. What is it?
Pink lotus. The hell does that mean?
Didn't see it coming. Long enough. Been with Asaf since he was chasing down small trinkets all over India.
Join the real fight. This place is a shithole. When do we take the fight to the tyrants?
Asaf says he needs more time to prepare.
The government thinks you're a joke.
They won't think that for much longer.
Huh? Stop right there.
Damn it! Anyone else? No? Indian Army's not messing around. Pink Lotus. Not what I was picturing.
There was at least 2 targets. One was the warehouse, the other... You're in the wrong place, girl. What the hell? I've got you now. There's nowhere to go.
You're late, Fraser. Nice to see you too.
Holy shit! They took out the first squad! Stop them!
What the hell was that? I thought you were a professional.
Oh, you should relax. You'll live longer.
Relax? It took me weeks to track down Asov. The man's as unpredictable as they come.
He's just another warmonger with no war to fight.
No, you don't know him like I do. He changes location and routines by the hour. We'd be foolish to take unnecessary risks.
Let's get one thing straight. This is my gig. You want your share? We play by my rules. What's it gonna be?
He's the one with the beard.
That's the spirit. Handsome.
If you're into psychopaths.
Nobody's perfect. Where's base camp?
Top floor, balcony.
All right. Let's do this.
Had a street route all planned out. But they'll be looking for us now. What do you suggest?
I'll think of something. Come on. I'll give you a boost up. There you go. Thank you. Follow me. wasn't so bad.
Now what?
Patience. Up here.
Really?
Really. Careful on this one.
You sure this is safe?
No. Come on. This way.
You realize we're moving away from a soft den.
Yeah, we're taking the long way.
Now I see why you're always late.
Just one more, darling.
I'll take him out.
No, I got it.
Cobra 1 to Cobra 5, over.
Received, Cobra 1.
Get to the Pink Lotus. We have activity, over.
Copy that, Cobra 1. Shit.
Adequate work. Well, where to now?
Up. Okay. Just exploring our options. Sit tight. Well, she certainly lives up to her reputation. Here we go. Oh, shit! No! You trying to kill me? Sorry about that.
How about we avoid crates from now on?
Okay, good deal.
Up ahead.
What was it?
Shit.
I swear I heard something.
There's some cheap office supplies if you want them.
You're always this talkative on the job.
Yeah.
Look, above us. Watch it. Above you.
One less problem.
It's just above us.
See, that wasn't so bad. It wasn't. This will just take a moment. There's one. Oh, that works.
Let's find that disc.
Thank you very much. Watch our backs, yeah?
Yeah. Christ. It's like walking through an antique shop.
He's been a busy boy.
How much do you think it's all worth?
Enough to keep his little insurrection going for quite some time. Oh, horrible. Lots of curious cats here.
Speaking of.
Good point.
It doesn't bother you. These are all Indian artifacts.
It's not my fight. Destroyer and transformer. Salah and the tiger. Maybe he's closer than I thought. No one will miss this. I'll just borrow this.
Fraser.
Mm-hmm.
Come here.
That looks promising.
It's locked.
Not for long.
What was that map?
Western Ghats, Hoysala territory.
Shit.
No, it's all right. Nothing we didn't already know. Careful!
It's beautiful. Shit, time to go.
Nadine Ross. What a pleasant surprise. Careful, brothers. This tiger's got claws.
A sov.
Oh, all these years. And you haven't aged a day.
You're too kind.
Are you looking for work? I hear that Shoreline's under new management.
Temporary setback. Nothing I can't handle.
Of course, of course. Pidgey, though. My men and I could use someone of your caliber.
Why are you here? I mean, this isn't your area of expertise.
It is a nice collection, I must say. Chloe Fraser, collector of antiquities.
A thief? You're working for a thief.
Sir, we have a situation.
What?
I'll be right there. The disc.
Oh, right. About that. At first, I mistook you for just an average rebel.
Oh.
But you have managed to find the Hoysala Empire. That's not bad. Their greatest treasure, the Tusk of Ganesh. Now that's not an easy find.
What are you doing?
3 Persian invasions, 3 separate wars, and all these years later, no one has found it.
We're close.
You're lost. And the only chance you have of even narrowing down its location is to find someone who can help you crack this artifact.
Someone with an extensive knowledge of Hoysala society.
Exactly.
An expert in their culture and history.
My rates are reasonable.
A parasite who exploits our struggle in order to fatten her pockets.
So that's a no? Felt like a no.
You've got balls. I like that. But I don't need any more so-called experts. Shoot them. Throw their bodies in the river.
No need. We'll throw ourselves out.
After them!
On me! Through the window! Now you're talking!
Get them!
Oh, yes! Come on! We need to get across the river! Whoa! Okay. This way! Bloody hell!
Get away!
In here! Quick! What the hell was that back there?
Messy but effective.
You were going to sell me out, weren't you?
It's called improvisation. God, who's being unprofessional now?
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
It means you let Asav get the jump on us. I'm starting to wonder whether you're worth the 50%.
I knew it. You were going to give me up. Guess a limpet can't change her spots.
You know nothing about me.
Fair warning. Last person who betrayed me wound up dead. There's your river.
Yeah? And your guy better be there. Shit! Yeah, well, time to go.
Come on! Right behind you!
Prepare for interference! Open fire!
So, this is dangerous! Jump! Oh no! Got you! Thanks! Come on! You still have the disc? Yeah. Keep moving. Watch out! Oh,
You're
for the love of
mine.
God.
Got you!
Asshole! Last yours. A lot of you.
No time to gloat. Let's go. Whoa! Okay, I'm okay.
They are going to the river!
Are you joking? Don't stop! Keep moving! This is going great! At least it's not pouring rain! Follow me! River's just below! Slide down the lights! Here we go!
How are we going out there?
On schedule. Should hit land in about an hour.
Great.
The tusk of Ganesh. No wonder the Hoysala capital was ransacked. Look at this thing. Any luck?
I don't need luck.
I'd say we can use all the luck we can get.
Are you still hung up on Asav's so-called expert? Don't worry.
If Asav's not in the Gets already, he'll be right on our heels. Plus, he's got weapons, transport, hundreds of men.
Like I said, don't worry.
Looks like some kind of key.
Maybe. Let's see. Okay. The trident was Ganesh's weapon. The bow and arrow was Parashurama's. And the axe was a gift from Shiva. The Great Battle.
What?
The battle in which Ganesh lost his tusk. I bet we find these symbols. We find the tusk.
Not bad, Fraser.
Yeah, well. You thank my dad for that. Hindu myths were his thing.
It rubbed off. He must be proud.
Sun's almost up.
I'll go get ready. Nice work.
Okay. Nearly there. It is a long way to go to settle an argument.
Just for my peace of mind, all right?
Well, nice view. And look. How weird. I'm sorry I doubted you, Chloe.
This Hoysala?
Hoysala. It's not a modern structure, so we're definitely on the right track. What?
I don't like it.
You don't like anything.
No. We've gone nearly 100 kilometers with no sign of a sov.
Glass half full, maybe we got the jump on them.
Unlikely.
I'll find the tusk. Asav's on you.
Understood. Meet you back at the car.
Yep. Ah, right where I left it. Amazing landscape. Oh, crap! Fraser, what happened? Okay.
You still down there? Yep. Still here. Great. Just checking. Here, give me your hand. I'm good, actually. Okay. Want me to drive? Nope. I don't mind. I do. It's a control thing. Sure. Let's just enjoy the serenity, shall we? Got a dumb question. So much for that. How do you know the tusk is still there? It would have turned up in a museum or something by now, right? Plus, I haven't seen any Hoysala exhibitions. I've never even heard of the Hoysala before this job. Yeah, well, that's the fault of their last king, really. Young, reckless, flaunted his empire's wealth, built a new capital to house the tusk. And then led the Persians right to their doorstep. Hey, look! Flamingo convention. Refreshing. Could have warned me. Oh, where's the fun in that? So, quite nice to be outdoors, isn't it? Away from the city. Quieter. You come back here often? No, not really. Oi, up ahead. Slow down. Oh, look at this. Hoysala ruins. Can we get through that gate? I'll check it out. The old capitals. What have we got? Halabadu and Balur. I thought these were Ganesh and Shiva. Someone's been paying attention. Ganesh was the guardian of Halabadu, the newer of the Hoysala capitals. Shiva was the guardian of the former capital, Balur. Well, the stonework is beautiful. But this isn't much of a defensive wall. Sculptor's quarters, by the look of it. We're still on the outskirts. Didn't take you for an archaeologist. That would be my dad, actually. I'm just a thief, remember? Hey, is the rental equipped with a winch? Looks that way. Great. That'll make short work of these gates. What, you're just going to pull them down? That's the plan, unless you brought dynamite. This is your gig. Take that as a no. Right, that should do the trick. Fraser, move! It's an ambush! Shit! Take cover! Thanks for the heads up!
Take them down!
Okay, we're clear. That wall looks fragile. Everything okay up there? Yep, all good. I found the tusk of Ganesh, by the way. We're done. Right. Where were we? You were about to pull down an ancient gate. Yeah, I was. And there we go. You're awfully quiet. I'm just surprised is all. Figured you'd be more of a leave no trace type when it comes to Indian ruins. Sentimentality in this line of work? Get you killed. What? They're just large flying rodents.
Actually, no, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
They're closer to primates and lemurs.
Okay, well, I'll look it up. There we go. Made it.
Stop!
A sov. Oh. Well spotted.
Shit. He's brought a whole battalion with him. Might even be more inside already.
Hey, I'm flattered that he's taking us so seriously.
We need to get through that gate.
All right, we'll slow down. Gotta take care of these jokers first.
You have a plan?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay, it's not one for subtlety, are you? Fraser, they
Not really.
us! Was this really your plan?
Sort of. You don't like it?
Coming for you.
Get around them! Going now!
Wait for interference!
Not have crossed us!
Damn it!
Guards down! Good one!
We're clear. Just like I planned.
Yeah.
Think of the mechanism is above the gate.
I'll get the gate open. Bring the car round. This looks to be it. Open sesame. Okay, bring her up.
Careful.
Always. Right, back to shotgun.
I'm perfectly capable of driving, you know.
I'm sure you are, honey. I just prefer to.
Wow. It's a lot of ground to cover.
True, but unlike your boy Asav, we've got an advantage.
The three symbols.
Let's have a look at the map. Okay, let's see. We are right about here. I can mark it up as we go.
Check out that tower. Bet you could get the lay of the land from up top.
Maybe.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out for Asaf.
Perfect. Not that I'm too worried about him, though.
You should be. We won't have the advantage of surprise again. Don't think he was expecting much from you.
Wait, was that a compliment? That sounded like a compliment.
His guys are idiots, but Asaf is... We just need to stay the hell away from him.
Never understood the appeal of people like Asav.
Easy. He finds men who are weak and offers them power. Gives them purpose.
Purpose?
Where are you going?
Want to climb it with me?
I really want to, but someone should keep watch for Asaf's forces.
Good call. Up and away. Easy does it.
All right up there?
So far, so good.
Be careful up there.
Uh-huh. Nearly there. Here's our 3 symbols. Well, that took less time than I expected. Shiva's axe. Let's see here. Aimed right at those Hoysala ruins. It's an old fortress, tucked into the mountainside. I'll just mark that on the map with an axe. And behind door number 2. Huh. Wonder what that could be. For future reference. Let's see what's behind the trident door. Another old fortress, just beyond those waterfalls. Trident mark on the map for you. Last but not least, the bow door. And another old fortress, sitting smack dab in the middle of the lake bed. I'll jot a bow on the map in that spot. Whoa! Guess I should have looked for a call button before climbing up.
Well, was it worth the climb?
And then some. Found the 3 symbols.
Really?
Yep. Each one was pointing towards a different fortress. Those will be the best places to look.
Perfect.
How'd you get tangled up with Asav anyway? Purpose?
Rather not go into it.
He certainly seemed to have a thing for you.
Don't remind me. Proved useful at the time, but... yeah.
Do tell.
Rather not.
Maybe over drinks?
Not enough alcohol in the world.
Right, you're the military expert. What's Asav's strategy here?
He spread out his men, hoping to stop us in our tracks. Not what I would do.
So what would you do if you were Asav?
Besides lose the beard, hang back, let you do the heavy lifting, then swoop in and grab up the tusk once you've done all the hard work.
Devious?
Practical. Mitigates a lot of risks.
Lucky you're on my team.
Yeah, you are. I'm a little surprised Asav's not doing the same thing. Maybe his expert knows more than we think.
Right. All the more reason to wrap this up quickly, then.
Look there! One of Asav's trucks.
Looks clear out here. Interesting circular motif. Like the disc. We're definitely in the right place. Look up there. Parashurama's bow. Matches the symbol in the tower.
So, Parashurama.
Parashurama?
Parashurama. Right. Who was he again?
Okay. 6th avatar of the god Vishnu. A fearsome warrior.
Right. Still wrapping my head around it all.
There. Okay. Going.
Let's get inside. What do you suppose this place was?
Hard to say. A fortress? Not the right layout for a temple.
Nice to be out of that shithole finally.
I was starting to think the boss was all talk.
I'd watch your mouth.
Sorry.
Soon it won't matter. Once we have the task, the people will follow like sheep.
Yeah, even the mighty Indian army will tremble.
I can't wait.
Hey, who's there?
Shit! Don't stop! Keep moving!
It's over!
That's it. We're clear.
Probably alerted the others.
Can't be helped. Come on.
There! On the mountain! Here come the others!
We're all clear.
Won't be the last of them. There is a big truck parked out front.
We'll keep our eyes open.
Would have preferred a head start over a solve.
Not much we can do. Besides, doesn't matter who starts, only who finishes.
Fair point. What is it? A shrine?
Don't think so. Don't see any deities hanging about. Let's find a way up. Follow me! I see them, but they don't see us. Amazing, all things considered.
How are you so relaxed? Didn't you hear those gunshots?
I did. You worry too much. Our brothers are trained by Asaf himself.
What the?
Heads up!
Get on them!
You are finished!
Get out of there!
Stop them!
Shotgun!
You will not stop us!
Oh, shit!
Take a look. You look there. I will search here. Hey, there you are!
That's it. The site is secure.
Yes, it is.
Let's press on.
Just what I was gonna say.
Must be a way to open that gate.
Some kind of mechanism. Here we go.
Open that gate.
Perfect. That should do it.
made it across at least.
Damn it. See another way over here?
Sit tight. Or stand. Stand tight.
Copy that.
Beg your pardon?
Doing all right?
Fine.
Oh, there you are. Having fun?
Nearly there. Made it.
Impressive.
Thanks. Come on.
Well, looky here. What are you willing to bet?
Told you it's some kind of key.
Gold star for you. Now let's see what it does.
What is it? Ancient Hoysala jigsaw puzzle?
Ah, of course. I'm making a bow. Look at that.
Parashurama. Now what?
Now I guess we turn this crank and see what happens next.
Think it's safe?
You know that treasure hunting is not a good gig for the risk of us, right?
Neither is being a mercenary. Difference is when I pull the pin on a grenade, I know what's going to happen next.
My way's much more fun. Did you hear that?
You feel that?
Mm-hmm. Whoa.
Fraser.
Hi.
Look at that.
Holy hell. There's a massive relief carved into the side of that mountain. And you were worried we were going to turn that crank and die.
Guess it's good I've got an archaeologist's daughter with me. It must have been fun growing up, eh?
It had its moments. I learnt a lot. Hoysala Empire was kind of his thing. Took up a lot of his time, though. Me, if I go digging for treasure, I better make a buck or two.
Oh, sure. I don't take big risks without a good payday.
I imagine so. Like running an army, huh? That's a big responsibility.
Second nature. It's my father's company. He retired, I took over.
Family business.
Made a real mess of it. What, you should know? Heard you and those Drake brothers are close.
Yeah, well, it's a conversation for another time.
So, where to next?
There's the fort above the waterfalls with the trident. And there's the fort in the mountains sporting the axe.
Suppose I should have asked about the Drakes before I took the job.
Not much to tell. I know Nate pretty well, Sam less so. He seemed to just appear out of thin air.
Let's find a way to get back down to the car.
Sounds good. Ah, this is open now.
So, waterfalls and mountain.
Check. Hey, just so you know, Nathan Drake is no longer in the picture. You don't have to worry about him.
I had my concerns.
Why do you accept my offer?
I'm not one to look a gift horse in the mouth. Especially with everyone wanting to see me fall.
I hear that. But on the plus side...
Oh, there's a plus side?
Oh, when people have low expectations, it's much easier to take them by surprise. As far as I'm concerned, this business is tough enough on your own. You have to take any advantage you can.
You always worked alone?
Mostly.
How old were you? Oh, hold up. There's guards all over there.
It's them! Incoming!
They spotted us!
No escape!
Think we've lost them.
She who fights and drives away lives to fight another day. Right. Where were we?
Anyway, like I was saying, how old were you when you started in the business?
Young. Learned quickly enough I needed to let people think they were getting their way, and then I could get the upper hand.
Too subtle for me. I always preferred the direct approach.
Yeah, whatever works, I say.
The rebels beat us here.
Check it out. It's Ganesh's trident. Spotted this on the tower, too.
Ganesh, remover of obstacles.
Is the gate secured?
Not yet.
Got your back.
Waiting on Cobra.
Let's just
8.
keep this quiet as long as we can.
Hang on.
Well, this should be fine.
Sniper, get down!
Get them from the side! Get away out of this!
Now! Take them down!
You were asking for that.
Move around. I am on it.
Think that's a lot of them. You all right?
Fine. Just thinking of all the ways that could have gone better.
See, I'm thinking about how it could have gone worse. Much more positive outlook, sort of.
Okay. Let's go find our giant water faucet.
Sounds good. What's this?
Don't know. Seen a few of them around.
Okay, that's not it. No, this. What's the trick here?
What? Look like a button.
Yeah, I just wanted you to have a go at something. Here goes nothing. That's a good sound.
One of the spokes on the wheel just turned around.
And how about you? That's two.
Hey, here's another. I'll get it.
Found you. Only one left. Last but not least. That should do it.
Okay, back to the big wheel thing.
Big wheel thing?
Archaeological term for this.
Big wheel thing works. Okay.
You did it.
Goddamn right I did. Oh, come on.
Looks like we're going under.
Rightio.
There's our faucet. Now then, I'm guessing this one needs to look like a trident.
Good guess. Oh, this one's a bit trickier.
It's Ganesh.
Hello, sir.
Right, let's turn the water on.
Well, what's to say it's not different this time? What if it's fire or something?
You're messing with me.
I'm totally messing with you.
Here we go. What?
I'm a little disappointed it wasn't fire.
Another waterfall.
Yeah. It's 2 out of 3 now.
Ursula went to an absurd amount of trouble to hide the tusk.
Well, the tusk was the symbol of Hoysala dominance, representing their wealth and their might.
A nice trophy for the Persians.
Yeah. My dad always thought that the tusk was something even greater, though.
What? Your dad was after the tusk?
Oh, my dad was obsessed with it. He spent every day and night researching it. All our money wasted on fruitless expeditions.
Heard that one before. So what came of it?
I don't know. Well, he sent me and my mum away. He said it was no longer safe. And off to Australia we went. And now here I stand on the outskirts of Harlabadoo. That's pretty funny. Last stop. The fort embedded in that mountain. That'll be the one with the axe.